Good morning, Golden Eagles. We're celebrating our upcoming spring break outside in honor of Earth Day this month and of the perfect weather we have to look forward to during spring break. This week, we have a very special episode of GEN. This is our eco fashion episode. Enjoy.
COVID restrictions played a role in elevating creativity for fashion students, making the 2022 Spring Fashion Show the most exciting yet. For one, it pushed the show outdoors to the 5 and 600 wing on a night when the weather was perfect. And being in the artfully decorated outdoor wing allowed a larger number of guests to attend the show. Fashion students, instead of securing fashions from local businesses, created their own fashion lines and were able to offer the clothing for sale after the show. The show featured individual designers and design teams who showed their own lines. Senior Savannah Iribe has only been in the fashion class for 1 year, but she's been sewing for 3 years. Her technique involves merging different items of clothing as well as constructing them from scratch. She had 10 outfits in the show.
I was Drip or Drown, and that's also my Instagram handle. I'll be selling my clothes there if you guys are interested, and I'll be doing commission. I make my own clothing. Some of it was from scratch, and then some of that I just thrifted, and then I altered them. Oh, this event was so fun. It's an experience that everyone should do. So if you have the opportunity to do it next year, you should definitely model.
For Shayla Amateur Welch, an interest in fashion sprang from her passion for makeup. Her makeup art and fashion skills merged on the stage. Her technique is to deconstruct and reconstruct clothing into completely new fashion.
Probably my favorite part about the whole event was making some of the outfits and then being able to walk on stage and show them off. My favorite part was painting pants. The pants that I painted for my models, that was so much fun.
First thing, I'm going to introduce the Fashion Club president, my right-hand woman, Litzy Ramirez. Come on up!
My role in the fashion show was putting everything together, finding the models for each section. I had to have a whole plan on how we wanted the fashion show to go. We wanted it to run smoothly. I buy my clothes by going thrifting, and I like to look at my followers' style to see if I could find stuff that they would like. I started selling the stuff I thrifted in 2020. You can look for my clothes on Instagram, and my is @ThriftyButterflies.
2 of the lines that walked the runway were created by teams. Those lines were Flower Girls and Timeless Classics. If the fashion industry in general has been criticized for its exploitation of women, this show was the antithesis of that. Everyone participating in the show demonstrated a show of love and support, cheering each other on and helping one another backstage. Fashion advisor Rosa Esposito is an advocate of girls and women lifting each other up and a proud advisor to the fashion students.
We had zippers stuck on dresses before girls had to come out. We had shoes lost, and girls just jumped in and helped each other and made it happen and made sure that they got their model out there to have their moment. And people who aren't friends just jumped in and helped each other. And that's what it's all about. That was really important to me.
At the start, COVID may have dampened prospects of putting on a fabulous fashion show. But as it turned out, it provided students with a rare opportunity.
I think they have huge potential, and I'm glad that they sort of have this voice where they were able to promote their business. And during the fashion show, each section of the fashion show, all the clothes were created by the students. and they picked their models and they created all the outfits. So, and that's going to definitely carry on into portfolios for college, and different opportunities can definitely open doors for them.
At the end of the show, the mood was jubilant as models completed their final walk and celebrated their accomplishments.
Corporations are constantly pushing us towards buying poor quality clothing to participate in the latest trend, enticing us with low prices. When clothing doesn't sell out at these stores, they contribute to the 14 million tons of textile waste the U.S. produces every year. Buying brand new clothes is supporting these businesses and their practices, which gives them more incentive to waste.
My name's Vanessa Rocha. I have a small business. The business is just reselling thrifted, second-handed clothes, men's and women's. Instagram handle is Resurrected Garments. I started about 2 years ago. I actually quit my full-time job to resell, to get quick cash and just to stop fast fashion and help the environment, of course, because you're saving the environment when you do purchase a second-hand piece of clothing. You can go to the mall and buy something brand new with tags, but however, like once you take off that tag and wash it, it's never gonna be brand new again. Something that I like, I sell it really cheap. I sell a t-shirt for $5.10, depending on the graphic, and it's in pre-loved condition. Second-hand purchasing, buying from my business or any other small business, it just eliminates the wastefulness of the clothing. It just goes to a second-hand house that is going to be appreciated more.
Thrifting is a healthier alternative to getting your clothes brand new, and it helps to not contribute to all the textile waste we produce as is.
On Tuesday, March 31st, our school held its first ever small business expo, where young business owners came out, sold out, and got their names out.
So what I do is make custom clothing. So if you want anything embroidered or painted on pants, like I can do whatever.
You could drip yourself down with some custom clothing, get some jewelry, sneakers, or even crochet accessories.
Inspired by my Hispanic culture and pretty much what I saw growing up, oldies, lowriders, all that.
I do custom crocheting orders as well as like crocheted earrings and keychains.
I actually grew up in Y2K 90s, so that I've always had like a love for that fashion. I still do. So it like is like a hobby, like a passion from hobby turned into business.
This expo gave us a chance to support local small businesses, which in turn supports the community, our neighbors, and even the environment.
I started making shirts about a year ago, but this is actually the first time I've sold any of them to people. Yeah, so it's cool.
Cindy, why are you crying?
Who are you?
I think you know who I am.
Yeah, okay. Fairy godmother, I can't go to prom.
No ticket?
No, I have a ticket.
No date?
I don't need a date.
How about a ride? I could whip up a nice horse and carriage for you.
No, no horses. I have a ride.
Then what?
I don't have a dress. Nothing I have is nice. The only dress I've had, I've outgrown.
Well, I could help with that.
You can?
Sure, watch.
I don't think I can wear this.
Wrong holiday? I know! Right here, you can get a free prom dress. And if you have one that's too small, donate it or come and get one. They're free for you.
Oh, yes. Thank you, fairy godmother. You're not so bad after all.
Why spend extra for a dress when you can get a perfect dress right here? You don't have to bring a dress to get a dress, but if you have a donation, bring it to the front office, room 503, or even email Ms. Velasquez to arrange a pickup. Say yes to the dress in room 503 any day the week of April 25th through the 29th.
That's it for this episode, Golden Eagles. Have a fun and safe spring break. We'll see you when we return. This is Yeri Bautista signing out for GEN.